Welcome back to the Dry Fire Journal. This is day 110, and today we're going to be talking about drop it. Here's the hard question for the day. I'm going to start with this. Do you assume your best possible circumstances on your worst possible day? Here's what I mean by that. On your worst possible day, you might find yourself needing to produce one of these. And obviously I have my barrel block in to be safe. But do you assume your best possible circumstances? Here's what I mean by that. Do you only practice under optimal conditions? And so today we're going to focus on just one thing, and we're going to talk about dropping whatever may or may not be in your hands in order to get to your gun. And we're going to put a 1.5 par time on the clock. Now, I haven't tried this yet, because I try to do everything cold for these videos. It would be pretty lame if I practiced a bunch in order to look impressive, because that would suck. So I've got 1.5 on the par timer, and I am going to grab these two books, and I'm going to need to drop what's in my hands. I could be walking out of a grocery store. I could be having car keys or a phone or something. I need to clear my hands if I want to be able to run my gun well. So, have you put this on the clock, and have you practiced this at all? Just something to think about. So, here we go. This could get really fun. I didn't like my draw. My grip was way down here. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's try it again. I gotta pick up my stuff. And here we go. Now, I have the benefit of knowing that this is coming. And when we think about our best possible circumstances on our worst possible day, do you ever dry fire in the rain? Do you ever get your hands wet and have to do that? Do you simulate things? Do you find out what your gear can and can't do, and how complicated your draw might become if your shirt is soaking wet and you've got to get that off and then get to your gun? If you run a red dot, have you figured out how that works when it's wet? Have you figured out inverse lighting conditions? Or adverse lighting conditions? Have you thought through other things beyond just standing still in a perfectly climate-controlled space and dry firing your gun? I'm going to call out two Jakes, Jake Bedlington and Jake Harmon. I want you to try this on camera and post it for us to see. And everybody else, I encourage you to try this and think through what it might mean to not have your best possible circumstances magically unfurl themselves on your worst possible day. Get to work, and I'll see you tomorrow.